Good morning, guys. Hello, everyone. I am going to go live today. Yes, unplanned. Going to do English today because didn't do a Dutch one yesterday. I need to do a Dutch one. I forgot to do it because it was my daughter's birthday, so I didn't forget. I just didn't have time. And today we're gonna do an English one. Let me know if the sound and the images are okay. I'm gonna share this now on Twitter and everything, just to make sure that everyone is watching this on Rumble or on Twitter, guys. Let me see how I can do that sharing over here. Is this the sharing? No, that's not where I share it. I don't even know how to share it. Yes, beautiful Sunday morning. Oh my God. Yeah, screen share over there. No, that's wrap up and leave. I don't want to do that. I don't even know how to share this live. Okay, let me check it. Um, if I can do it in another way, guys. Rumble. I need to go to my live studio and see what is happening over there. Let me check if I'm live on Rumble. Yes, I am live on Rumble. And yes, I can see my own. Okay, over here. So I'm gonna copy this one. Give me a few minutes, guys, to get set up. While I let other people stream in as well. Get yourself a cup of coffee, and while while watching me working here on my laptop to get all the people on board. Now we have the live of there. Do we also have a live in YouTube? Yes, we also have a live in YouTube. It is this one. Share it, copy it, and of course, ask me anything this day again. Um, I want to answer as much as possible questions about Bitcoin, blockchain, and live. YouTube over there, and Rumble over there. If you want to help, then of course do retweet the tweet that I just tweeted or repost the post that I just posted, whatever you call it. At the moment, we have around 100 people watching. Can I see all the comments? That's the most important part because I don't think that Rumble shows me all the comments. So I opened my YouTube comments as well. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, Martin. Good morning, Nico. Good morning, Jer Saunders, Raymond, Florian, Willem, Ishtar, Melsbos, Danielle, goedemorgen, Wout Beuning, Hesk, Igor, now, and all the others, good morning. Sylvia de Rijke, Patricia Ouwehand with the first question that I'm going to answer. Most questions I will just answer, of course, in English, guys, so that everyone can understand. Because if I'm looking now at the screen, I can see already a lot of people are from the Netherlands, but there's also a lot of English it's Sunday morning. Sorry, it's English speaking people. I'm sitting on my small balcony over here. It's not a big one; it's a small balcony, but the views are amazing. I have the beautiful sea over there. So yes, let me see. I saw a question from Petra Ouwehand. De question van Petra Ouwehand. Didi, kan jij iets zeggen over de bitcoin die je leent op je overwaarde van je huis, zodat je er geen lasten omhoog gaan? Now, that is a project I've been talking about that you can look into. There is a project that will make it possible for everyone to take your overvalue from the house to be able to use that as a collateral to buy more Bitcoin. I'm going to share this project also with you guys so that you know exactly which one it is. One second, I will search it. Oh, fuck. My God, it's really early, guys. I'm still, I'm still waking up. Give me a second because I want to share the right project with you, and just need to find the right website and everything. Okay, I will share it when it comes to when it falls on a bit of help. When I remember it, because I'm really thinking now about the name and I know exactly which project I mean, but I will get back to that. But there is a project indeed that allows you to use your overvalue and to take that overvalue and invest that one in Bitcoin. So I'm gonna coming back to that. Patricia, sorry, yeah, I still need to wake up. Wait, maybe I need some more coffee or tea. Mm. Yes, with all the love. Let me see. Let me see. Other questions. I will get back to you, Peter. Bij de Seychelles. I'm the story about the Seychelles, the company setup. I will do that in a training course. So I'm the VIPs have access to like 40 training modules. I'm adding modules every day, and I will add also a module there how to do the whole Seychelles setup through our other company. I'm not doing it myself. I also use a professional company for that. But that company, the link down below is down below. If you want to have some more information on how to do that, yeah, I think you should contact that company um, and just like ask them exactly what would be the perfect setup for you. I will share the link in the YouTube video already that you can understand which company I'm talking about. But this one is the one that is helping you with setting up all the Seychelles. You can find some information on the website as well. But it's very, yeah, it's very cool to not pay tax on your affiliate income, for example, because your company on the Seychelles is making that income over there. Hello, Arizona. Good morning. Good morning, Jurgen. Ilko, goedemorgen. Everything okay over here? Good morning from Vienna. Hallo, wie geht es in Wenen? Alles gut? Ja, alles gut, Didi. Inge B, goedemorgen Didi. Kom je woensdagmiddag op de koffie in Rogales? Inge B, Inge B, Inge B, Inge B. Ooh, I need to think. Do I know Inge B? I can always come for a coffee in Rogales. Let me know where and who and what. And yeah, coffee, no problem at all. Do not forget me, Patricia Ouwehand. No, I will not forget you. Is there a chance the 4-year cycle will change? And there is always a chance that the 4-year cycle could change, but the chance is not that big, guys. I don't think that the chance is that big. I do think that the 4-year cycle is always the same because of the halving moment, and that halving moment is just making sure that we have less bitcoins, newly bitcoins being minted into the market every day, and that is just that is making sure that there is less supply and the demand will be growing. So I don't think that the 4-year cycle will change too much. So we can have like less higher peaks or like less lower bottoms, so we become less volatile. But like the 4-year cycle structure, 2025 top, 2026 7 bottom, 2028 halving again going up, 2029 again the top, 2030 again bear market, 2031 again the bottom. I don't think that 4-year halving cycle is going to change, because it's not. It has not to do with how much liquidity gets into the market. It has to do with supply and demand. And the moment the supply is decreasing after each halving, there will come a supply shock, which will every time lead into this bull market, just like it will do now again. Okay, so that's my opinion. Bull market 120 to 160k is my top. I do believe we can reach 500k between now and 2028, but I don't believe that we will reach 500k in 2025. I do believe that 120 to 160k, that area should be a take profit area when it comes to the Bitcoin bull market top for this cycle. Okay. If you travel with the Trezor or Ledger, okay, yeah, great time. Very good question. How do I handle traveling with our Trezor or Ledger? We do travel with a Ledger and a Bitbox. We don't use a Trezor yet, but we don't have that many Bitcoins on that. That's just like spending, like if we need a little bit to spend here, then we need to be able to sell some. So a big part also is on our exchanges, because I do trust Bybit, for example. And if you want to use Bybit, link down below, of course. But Bybit, I hold a few Bitcoins on Bybit. So they won't be able to see my Bybit. There is countries that are that have the law that they are allowed to check your, how do you say it, your phones and your all your assets that are on your phone. We till now have avoided these countries. We never went to the United States. We also never went. Oh, somebody just got shot, I think. I don't know what it was. Fireworks. But we have never gone to the United States, Australia, New Zealand, also these countries that are doing that. So we haven't gone there. So for us, haven't been an issue yet, and I'm not afraid of it as well, because when we carry these ledgers with us, and the bitbox is a very small one. Most customs don't even know what it is, and of course we will always put them in places that they won't see them directly. So that's my solution. I'm not too afraid, as it is also not too much that I'm carrying with me. Most of our storage is in long-term cold storage, so that's also in hardware wallets that we don't have access to, but it's mostly because like a huge part of our capital is not even on a hardware wallet. Like we have the seed phrase, of course, we have all the backup stuff, but we don't have them actual on that hardware wallet. We are able to load them back on a hardware wallet when we use the seed phrase. So you need to make sure that everything is safe. But I will come out with something really, really, really safe very soon. I have been talking to this company now for a couple of months, maybe even already a year, and that is the solution for all those people that are afraid to travel with their Bitcoins. So soon. Of course, I need to get the affiliate links before I share that. BCH, yes, I also hold BCH, Bitcoin Cash. Why? Because I might, when I read an article, no, not read, I wrote an article like years ago about Bitcoin being the gold, Bitcoin Cash being the peer-to-peer cash, and at that moment there was still Bitcoin privacy. I don't think Bitcoin private is still online, but Bitcoin private for me was then the private version of Bitcoin. So I thought that combination with Litecoin maybe being the silver, would be the combo for the future. So Bitcoin Cash is still, for me, I hold an equal amount of Bitcoin Cash as I hold Bitcoins, because you never know. I don't hold BSV, never. Let me see. Jasmy partnerships with Panasonic and Sony. Yes, I have a shitload of Jasmy. As you all know, all those people that saw my list that I already shared like 1.5 years ago publicly. I said these are all the alts I will be buying for this bull market. I told you exactly the amounts that I was buying at that moment as well, at what price. I mean, Yasmi was also on the list. Yasmi already went times 7 or 8 or 9 for me, and also for all the people that did invest and use my list to invest. Bitcoin Bushi, goedemorgen. Yes, you can pay Petro Tarmont, you can pay the VIP membership with Bitcoin. You just click to pay with Bitcoin on our website. So on our website, you have I don't know which website you're looking, but on the website, the Bitcoin family, there is a menu, and that menu is products, and you then choose VIP memberships, and then you will see the paid VIP membership on the right side, and then there is pay with Bitcoin on the bottom. And pay with Bitcoin, you need to pay with the link that is over there. So I'm gonna, can I share that even? Look, this part of the website, search this part of the website, and you will find how to pay with Bitcoin. So on the website, thebitcoinfamily.com, wait, maybe I should, okay. So you need to visit this page, guys. And there, of course, you can pay with Bitcoin. I prefer that you pay with Bitcoin because, yeah, that's the best for me as well. But a lot of people still don't know how to do it. That's why you also can pay with PayPal. Let me see other questions. Goedemorgen van Beest. Can suppliers that are going? Yes, of course. That's a very good question from Beest. Rianda Boss, is it possible that in the future there's not enough Bitcoin anymore and that there is just no Bitcoin left to sell? Yes, of course, because Bitcoin is being bought up at the moment by spot ETFs, by institutional investors, by governments, by countries, by retail investors like us. So everyone starts to buy Bitcoin because they all start to understand that it's the goal of the 21st century. Bitcoin is the future, guys, for protecting your capital against inflation. Everyone knows it. Not only we, Like not only the lunatics, like they called me when I did it already in 2013 and 16, but also the people that now really understand economics. There's more and more articles coming out who is buying these Bitcoin spot ETFs, guys. There's a shitload of people buying these Bitcoin spot ETFs. We have all seen that now a lot of US, even how do you call them? Like United States provinces, they even states that a lot of states are invested in Bitcoin with their state capital. So yes, just believe me, there will definitely be a possible. It will definitely be possible. There is not enough Bitcoin anymore to sell, and that is what we call a supply shock. That is not enough supply to cover the demand. And when there is not enough supply to cover the demand, we will lead into a supply shock, and it will lead to a huge increase of the price. And that again will lead into a blow off top, and that again will lead into a massive correction. And that correction will be between 40 and 55, maybe 60% this time. I think it's not going to be 70%, but it's going to be a correction. Definitely true. Now, let me see. Do we have other questions? Bap, 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 bap. Bert has been advised not to invest in stablecoins. Why not? Why not? Why not? I do invest in stablecoins because I don't have any other option. We still cannot cash out to bank accounts because we still don't have bank accounts. So for me, the solution is stablecoins. It's diversifying between stablecoins. So yes, it will be Tether. Yes, it will be USDC. Yes, it will be DAI, and maybe even USDTH if that one is out already. That's a stablecoin being built on the Bitcoin blockchain, backed by Bitcoin. If that is ready by then, I will also be diversifying a little bit and do that. So yes, if not, you could diversify into gold. There is a link down below that you can buy Bitcoins with gold with Bitcoin and also sell gold for Bitcoin. So there's more options aside of like exchanging into your banking system again. I just don't want to go back into the banking system. It could be very simple for us now to just open a bank account, and start to take my profits into euros or dollars or any other currency, Thai baht, even if I have a Thai bank account. But my fear is that if I exchange it back to bank account to fiat currencies, who says I will still be allowed in the future to buy Bitcoin in a non-KYC way? Most of my Bitcoins are bought non-KYC. I want to keep the non-KYC. I don't want to send them now to a bank account to then being forced buying my Bitcoins on a KYC verified exchange again. I just don't want that. So for me, it's a different situation than for you guys, probably. If you want to exchange gold for Bitcoin or Bitcoin for gold, there's a really cool project in Singapore that is doing that, and doing it in a really cool way because you can see that your gold is there. You can even visit the company and see that your gold is there, etc., etc., etc. I just posted the link again. Yes, shilling links. Optic asked, can the Palau ID be used for getting crypto cards? At the moment, not. At the moment, not. But the Palau ID is working on some cool stuff that will be able for you to also apply for those crypto cards. Because the thing that you are missing now for the crypto cards is a proof of address. And the proof of address you give those exchanges by giving them electricity bill or some kind of government bill or issued by the government documents. Now, Palau, what I read in the latest mail is that they are now going to make it possible for people to get such a bill, to get a bill of residence or to get a bill of your electricity or get a bill of your telephone number, because you will be able to get a Palau telephone number as well with your ID. And then, of course, that bill needs to go to an address, and that address will be provided by the Palau ID. So I think in the future it will be possible. At the moment, not yet, but they are working towards it. So yes, I would always wait for that moment. Until that moment, you can still use multiple other debit cards, guys. If you want to know which debit cards, there's always a full list of debit cards down below our videos. I don't want to post too many links because then you think he wants to make money with links. Yes, I post here again, there, money for my links. Did you, let me see, well, you can just buy miners and mine Bitcoin. Yes, of course, that's also possible. How do you do if you can still do the competition against those huge companies? Oh, there's somebody doing a donation 2 euros. are already for 2025. Already for 2025. I don't know what it is. Is that something for my birthday? Ah, okay. I think that means it's a birthday present. I don't know what it is. Uh, the first super chat in the live stream. The first super chat in the live. What is a super chat in my live stream? I don't even know what it is. But it's my first super chat. All ready for 2025. Let me know what you mean with that question. Coin to push, because I don't understand what you mean. Already for 2025. But thank you for the €2 super chat. Um, I didn't even know it was possible to do a super chat. Oh my God. Yes, Didi, you are the best YouTuber ever. You don't even know what is possible or not is possible. So let me see. We will be over here in the question sections. There's so many questions, guys. Thank you for all those questions. How many people are watching at the moment? We have 24 thumbs ups. That must be wrong. I need to refresh the screen for a second to see how much. 78 thumbs ups. Okay, that's okay. And how many people are watching at the moment? 360 people. Wow, that's enough. Beautiful. Let me do another cool giveaway of some t-shirts. Yes, the shop is working again, so yes, I can do some giveaways again for all the people that already won a giveaway but didn't receive a t-shirt because I had issues with my shop. Please remind me with a DM. I told you please to send me a DM. Please remind me. I have a shitload of work at the moment, so I keep forgetting a lot of stuff. But please remind me with a DM, and I will still send you the shirt, guys. For today, again, if you leave a cool joke comment about crypto down below the video after I uploaded it, I will give away how many likes did we have? Not that many, did we? Only 79. If for every 100 thumbs ups, I'm gonna give away 2 t-shirts. So if we have 300 thumbs ups, I'm gonna give away 6 t-shirts. So okay, that's how it works. Where are we? Wow, there's so many things. How do I do with your tax? Which tax? Alejandro, we are registered in Portugal. So in Portugal, 0% tax on Bitcoin until you cash them out. I never cash them out in Portugal. So for me, which Bitcoins, which tax, which cashing out. I think too many people did buy Bitcoin in KYC ways and are now afraid for tax. Please understand that we bought Bitcoin a long time ago, and those Bitcoins were all bought non-KYC on places that people were not registering that you were buying Bitcoin. So for me, it's not that big of an issue, and all the Bitcoins that I do cash out, they are older than a year. So in Portugal, the rule also is if you hold your Bitcoins longer than a year, it's 0% tax. So all the Bitcoins that I use, they are older than a year. So that's always, of course, provable because of the blockchain. So for me, it's a little bit different, and for you, it should be also like not that issue. Do you really think they're gonna hunt for you if your debit card is not registered in Portugal, but for example in Letland or for example in the UK or for example wherever the debit card is? Do you think Portugal will go and search for you? I don't think so. Maybe there is other countries that has a bit of like tight regimes when it comes to those rules, but Portugal is not that. In my opinion, not yet. Marlboro Media, yes, I saw the DMs. The shop is ready now, so please do a DM again to remind me so I can send you a new code for you to be able to get your t-shirt. Do you also have a pet? Yes, Anarchy for Life. We have a pet. We have a little gay dog. And I know for sure he wants to hear that. A little gay dog, a little gay dog. It's a little gay dog. You have a guinea pig. Yeah, it's almost a guinea pig. It's not even as big as a guinea pig. His name is Teddy. If he comes in, I will show him. But he's now still sleeping because it's a gay dog. He sleeps very long. Nah. Would you lend against Bitcoin KYC to avoid tax? Would you lend against KYC Bitcoin to avoid tax? Would you lend against? What do you mean with that? Why would I lend Bitcoin? You're going to Alderness, Lisbon? No, I am not going to go to Alderness, Lisbon because I don't know when it is, and I only go to these things when I get invited, and I don't want to visit all these events anymore because it's just too much work, and it's like I'm working for those events and I'm not getting back any love. So for me, it's very simple. You need to invite me, and you need to pay my travels, and you need to pay my hotel, and then I will visit these events. I cannot stop. I cannot like visit all the events. The influencers that go and pay for themselves to go and visit those events do so, and I really mean this, do so just to get an ego boost. It's just an ego boost. They just want people to love them for what they are doing, and they want to be seen and recognized on these events and be walking around as famous people. And I'm not that kind of guy. I don't give a fuck about what those people think about me. I give a fuck about my family. I give a fuck about my followers. And if people want me to be on their event because they want to make use of my name. Hey, it's the Bitcoin family guy that is on an event as well, so you should buy our tickets. Yeah, at least you buy me a hotel, at least you pay me your flights, for example, or invite me as a speaker, and then I will come to the event. But if I would make a hobby of going to the events, man, I wouldn't have a life anymore. So sorry, maybe it sounds very arrogant, but it's just work. It's also my job, so they should pay me for my job. They sell tickets. That's still a challenge right now here. I live in Ibiza, for example. You can rent houses for BTC, but groceries will be cash or cards. Yeah, but if you sell your bitcoins for cash, you're able to buy groceries in an anonymous way. The moment we get rid of cash, the moment we will go into central banks digital currencies, that's the moment that you need to get worry more and more and more. But at that moment, you can still use your debit cards, but just make sure that you use your bitcoins on those debit cards, only the one that you can prove that your bitcoins are longer or older than a year. Then I think there is not an issue. Spain is not tax-wise not okay for Bitcoin. So you can also use the Seychelles setup. You set up a company on the Seychelles, and tied to that company, you do like an offshore bank account and use a debit card with that one. Then they will never know it's you. So there's many possibilities, but please join the VIP group, ask us questions over there, and I will help you, of course. I cannot help everyone at the moment because it's really busy. How do you know your dog is gay? Because of the way he looks, smiles, walks, takes a shit. He only has attention for other male dogs. He doesn't look at female dogs. He's afraid of female dogs. He only goes to the male dogs. He's just gay. You will see. If you will see him in real life, you will understand my dog is gay. He's like, ooh, like that. He's like really gay. And I don't have anything against gay. That's why we have a gay dog. don't start to hashtag me too and all that shit. I have a lot of gays in my family. I love gays. My kids can go home with girls, boys, dogs, whatever they want. Dogs maybe a little bit dirty, but we don't have anything against other thinking people. But yeah, you need to name it by what it is, and the dog is gay. He doesn't lick his own balls. I think he licks his own balls. I think. Um, Yeah, the ego is a huge problem, guys. There was one guy who was following me for a very long time. His name was Eric. He even came and visited me in Mexico, and he was like, "Oh, I love what you're doing for Bitcoin." But then every time when I speak, for example, about Ethereum or any other project, he's like, "You're not a real Bitcoin. You will never be accepted by the Bitcoin community." And I'm like, "In what kind of life are you living? I don't need to feel accepted by any Bitcoin community. I don't need to feel accepted by anyone. I need to accept myself for who I am, not what you think of who I am or what that community thinks of who I am. I don't give a fuck. If they think that a normal Bitcoiner cannot talk about anything else than Bitcoin, then don't accept me as a Bitcoin community. I just talk about what I want to talk about, not what other people expect me to talk about. That's maybe why I'm successful. I'm a Bitcoiner, maximalist when it comes to replacing the monetary system. But when it comes to decentralizing other parts of the world of my life, I want to decentralize those as well. And there's other projects probably doing that better than Bitcoin. For example, replacing lawyers or replacing any other centralized entity that needs to help me with getting a certificate. I don't think Bitcoin is focusing on that yet. So other projects are. So I will be investing in it, and I will also be talking about it because I want people also to understand that it's not only about Bitcoin. It's not about making money. It's about decentralizing the world, creating a future for our children that is a future that is looking like the past that we were living, a freedom future. I don't want a centralized social credit system tied to a central bank's digital currency future for my children. So I support any project that is supporting that vision. People need to understand that Bitcoin is way bigger than just money and just becoming rich. It is freedom. It's the gateway to freedom. Bitcoin is a gateway to freedom. And that is what a lot of people don't understand yet. Okay, my question, tell us how you decided to take this risk to invest in Bitcoin when you first started. What was the math, the financial history? Sun Jun Kim, it was a combination of math, it was a combination of my own well-being, it was a combination of understanding the economy. I had a huge company at that time. I was making profits. I was making more profits each year, but I didn't have any money left each year. Why? Because life became more expensive every year because of inflation. So I could make a shitload of profit by working even harder, but my profits were just going nowhere else than all the all the goods I need to buy every day. So and there was nothing left. So that whole system was not working anymore. And when I got a huge burnout because I lost my father, I lost my mother on a very young age, and I was a workaholic, then I realized, why am I working for all of that stuff if it is not making me richer? It's only making me poor. Then when I took a trip, I started to, I started mining Bitcoins in 2013. But when I started to travel around the world to Asia, that is when I saw the use case of Bitcoin. Then I saw how that Bitcoin really had a function in Asia, in countries where people don't have bank accounts. That's why I understood Bitcoin. And that's when I was like, wow, this is the money of the future. And that is why I went all in Bitcoin, because I didn't trust the euro anymore. I didn't trust the dollar anymore. I didn't trust any like fiat currency that is going to be printed out of like a shitload is going to be printed out of thin air. I didn't trust that anymore. So I needed to have a new asset that I could trust because it was decentralized. And that was Bitcoin. That's when we went all in, because we trusted Bitcoin more than dollars and euros. We were right. We were right, and we are still right. Bitcoin is 10,000 million trillion times better than any fiat shitcoin. Any fiat shitcoin. Yeah, that was a short recap. Pa, 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 pa. Why are so many people overly bullish so early in this bull cycle when the top is over a year away? Yeah, very good question. Leo killed you. That's always during the bull market that halving is going to be pumped. Oh, the halving is so important. The halving, it is important, but it's not important for the price, because every time it's the same story. After the halving, we will go sideways, a little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit sideways, and then always like 16 to 17 months after the halving, we make a bull market top. Just do the calculations, do TA, look at the charts. Every cycle, 17 months after the halving, we went to the top. So why would it be different this time? Because there's a little bit more money coming into the market? No, that will lead to a higher top, or to a or a bigger crash, whatever, if they decide to crash Bitcoin. But people need to understand that TA is way more important than all the news and all the opinions of people. The charts, they never lie. They just tell you the truth, because that's, you can analyze the charts. You can't analyze emotions. So in Spain, like Portugal, you can go into in the Beckham law, which means 6 years of zero tax for earnings outside Spain. 24. Okay, perfect. Good. Thank you for that education. Louis Monbarn is saying, in Spain, you can also go in via the Beckham law, which means 6 years of zero tax from earnings outside of Spain, 24% income tax flat rate. That's very interesting to know. MoonPay halted all my options 2 months ago, trying to prove income trading statements. Exactly. I don't want to have that. That's why I keep the biggest part of our Bitcoin is just on hardware ledgers, decentralized, self-custodial hardware wallets, not managed by a centralized entity, because they will hold your Bitcoins. A question, are you still in Javea? No, I am now in Torrevieja, because we wanted to see if that news article that we read a couple of months ago, that Torrevieja will be the new Bitcoin hub from Spain, if that was true. till now, I saw one Bitcoin beer coin bar, and I have seen a few exchange offices that's where it's possible to exchange your bitcoins to USDT or to euro and everything. So that is already there, but I don't see any adoption at retail yet. I can't pay in restaurants with bitcoins yet. I can't pay anywhere with bitcoins yet. I can buy houses with Bitcoin. I have an appointment with a real estate guy next week just to look what is possible. If I would want to cash out into real estate, is it possible in Spain with Bitcoins without the need to prove where the Bitcoins came from? I want to discover all that stuff. So yes, I'm doing that, and when I know that, I of course will make videos about that as well. Sorry if I don't answer all the questions, guys, but it's kind of busy. I didn't expect almost 400 viewers on so many questions on a beautiful Sunday morning, but I'm trying to answer as much as possible questions. Brazil, good morning, Brazil. We have to educate the younger people. They do not understand the shit about Bitcoin and crypto. Yes, they just think it's pumping their money, and it's not that. It's all about freedom, guys. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Beer is the first thing you need. Yeah, or Bacardi. Good morning. How do I look to safety on what? How do I look at safety of my hardware wallets? I think that's the question, Pierre. What do you mean with safety? It's just like a ledger, for example, is a hardware device, but you always have the backup phrases. Even if I smash this device with a hammer, I will still be able to buy a new one and just load my seed phrase on it, and I have my bitcoins back. So I don't. If that is your answer, or what do you mean with safety? I don't understand exactly your question. Maybe you need to rephrase the question. Jeffrey Delacroix, how do you recommend to change fiat into BTC the cheapest fees? It depends, Jeffrey, on how much you're talking about. If you're talking about like 100K or 50K or maybe a little bit higher, I would do it through an OTC desk. So if you want contact through a Dutch OTC desk that can do it very clean and official without influencing the market too much and with a very nice fee, then send me a DM and I will send you the contact. It's an official registered broker in the Netherlands, but it has a OTC desk for bigger amounts. So they don't want you to buy like these big amounts on the exchange with all the fees. So yeah, there is possibilities. Let me know in a DM and I will send you the contact. Moving to Malaysia, 0% tax with the digital nomad visa, 3 times purchasing power. Yeah, that's why we spend a shitload of time in Thailand. Same, Thailand, you also have 0% tax, and your purchasing power is like maybe 5 times even bigger than Europe. Mm. Do you know if there is a Bitcoin community living anywhere in the world? I don't know if there is a Bitcoin community, Brigitte, but I do know that, for example, Boracay in the Philippines is a really big community with a lot of Bitcoin adoption. I do know there is a Bitcoin community in Thailand. I do know there is a Bitcoin community in Portugal, but they are all not like communities like living together yet. There's not like one Bitcoin community where everyone lives together yet. My goal was to create that in Portugal, also in Mexico, but I just can't be pulling all those cars, to be very honest. It's too much work at the moment, and nobody is stepping up to be like, hey Didi, I'm going to help you for free as well. I don't make money by building up these communities. I don't make shit, but I spend time to do it. But I need people to have the same mentality that say, hey Didi, I want to fuck up the whole centralized system and governments. I want to build this decentralized community, and I don't need money for it. I just want to start building it and helping you. Then I can do it, but I cannot pull these cars all myself. It's just too much work. Sorry for that. But I will come back to it later. As in blockchain valley in Bulgaria, they are also starting, but everything, we all need help. Dat sleuring van je harde schijnbevelling als je een DNS-verkeer besluit, VPN, etc. No, I don't look too much at that, Pierre. I have everything very safe set up with all my, antivirus and VPNs and all that stuff. But I don't have important stuff on my devices like laptops and everything. I don't have important stuff digital. All my important stuff that really is important is not on laptops or iPhones and all that stuff, because I just don't trust the safety of all these equipment. So that's not. I won't have any shit on that. Costa Rica has a Bitcoin community. Brazil has there's many Bitcoin communities. There should be a website that just connects all these Bitcoin communities. Hoe moet het nu verder met Rode JC? I don't know. What's happening with Rode JC? Did they lose the main sponsor? What would you do? Invest all your capital in BTC or split half in BTC and the other way? I would do 80% BTC, 20% altcoin, or 70% BTC, 30% altcoins. And altcoins at the moment, wow, there's so many altcoins. I would definitely buy Chainlink at the moment, Near Protocol. If you believe in Sol as a project, yes, also Sol. There's so many altcoins you can buy into. Check my list. I do think that Lightning is a good adoption, is a good payment solution for the mass adoption. I do believe it. Safety will be worked on, I think, in the future, and I think it's so fast that safety is not that big issue anymore. So I've been using Lightning in my Bitcoin bar in Portugal, and people are paying their bills there every day: €1, €5, €6, €10, all being paid through Lightning, and it's all working every day. So it's for me, yes, it's definitely a solution. What to do at the age of 60 to increase my capital? Hold me water. You could marry me, or you could marry any other rich Bitcoiner. No, or you just buy more Bitcoins. Just make sure that your savings are in Bitcoin and not in gold or in fiat currencies. Let me see. In Spain, 50% is cash, 50% is taxed. World income in Spain is taxed. Investment, savings, and crypto tax. Yeah, so that's why I just, I'm like not living in Spain. We are just celebrating our vacation holiday in Spain for a couple of months. So we are not taxable in Spain. Anyone has undo Surfshark? What is Surfshark? No, I don't have Surfshark. Is it okay if I swap my cryptos for Bitcoin right now? Kurosh, pooh. The altcoin run still needs to happen. So I don't know. I would keep just a little part in your altcoin portfolio as well, because the altcoins will follow Bitcoin. So, and altcoins, there's a lot of altcoins that will also, to be very honest, outperform Bitcoin. Bitcoin times 3, times 4 from here. I have like altcoins invested that I still expect to go times 10. So, you always need to do your own research, but altcoins that have gone through 2 bull markets already, layer 1 altcoins, that now are at a price difference bigger from the previous all-time high than Bitcoin is, they will outperform Bitcoin from this moment. So for example, Bitcoin is already at a new all-time high. There are still altcoins that didn't even make a new all-time high if you compare to the previous all-time high. So these altcoins in the short term will probably be outperforming Bitcoin in that short-term period. So long-term, Bitcoin is my safest store of value. Altcoins I will be using to make more profits, to be adding more to my Bitcoins again. Yeah, I'm of course from Venlo, so for me it's VVV, and the second club would then be Fortuna Sittard, because that's where I did my whole youth soccer, and we played against Roda many times, but Roda never offered me a contract. No, the alts or ETH. Yeah, I do both of them. I have some alts. I also have some ETH. ETH is also alt in my honest opinion. So yeah, it's the same. You think NFT on Sol is worth buying? I did invest in a couple of NFTs in meme coins on Sol, because you never know. But for me that's always like I throw in $1,000 or $500 in an NFT or a meme coin just to see what happens. Some meme coins do a little bit more, like for example Gummy now. I tweeted about it as well. Gummy, there's a really big project behind it, so I know the owners and everything. I did like 5K or 10K in it. It already made a shitload of profit, and I think Gummy is still going to do really well. If you're asking on projects built on Sol, look for Gummy. I think it's going to be a good one. Yasmi, yes, very good in the investment. I have also a lot of Yasmi. If you're traveling and you don't have a solid address, it's the best because I think you're a digital nomad. For tax, you need to be in a country 180. So we are never 180 days um, in a country. So we link building, Vodil, good. You did good observing over there. We have never spent more than 180 days in a country. That's why we leave Thailand after 5 months, and when we leave Mexico after 5 months, we always stay 150 days max, and then we go because we don't want to be tax liable in any of those countries. Andre Hoes, if you live like a nomad, you will be. For us, we are registered in Portugal, so we are Portuguese residents. So, if we would have income or capital, we would be taxed in Portugal. Yeah, very good question. The best hiding spot for your ledger keys, I think, up in your ass. I'm not gonna tell you my hiding spot. Just put it in the gay dog's ass. Hey, that's a very good idea. Maybe I should put the ledgers in Teddy's ass. Nobody will find them. Ooh, that sweet little dog. Is all the girls and all the guys are laughing now. Oh man, I have Doge already since 2014. We mined Doge. I sold 2 million Doge in the last bull market, and I bought them also back in the bear market bottom. Guys, that cycle that I'm talking about every time again and again. I know you all think, he's just talking, but I've been proving the cycle works. You just sell around the top. You don't be too greedy. You don't want to catch the perfect top. You sell around the top. You just wait 12 months. And then when you see the market bottoming out, you start to buy back all those projects that you really believe in. And of course, that is Bitcoin. Of course, for you, it is also Ethereum. And for me, that was, for example, also Chainlink and Near and all of. I bought Near for $1 or below $1 back, man. It's like already like $7 again. So just trust those cycles. Just sell around the top, buy back around the bottom. That's also what I did with my Doge. I sold my Doge around the top, about like 56 cents or something like that in 2021, and I bought them back around the bottom again. So I bought it back way more cheap. Oh, I have Jasmine. Yeah, Jasmine is a very good one. Uh, If you want to invest in a beautiful altcoin that's not too expensive, then I think Jasmine is a good one. Chainlink, I do believe Chainlink will reach $100 this cycle. I think Chainlink is really an important project, and I think it's under um, underrated at the moment. I think people and also the community don't understand how important it is. So I think for the future of blockchain, Chainlink is gonna be important, and I think $100 should be easily possible. Yeah, the Ledger dog, the most wealthiest dog ever. Yeah, he will shit bitcoins. Can you just imagine the dog shitting bitcoins? And instead of that, he shits a ledger. I would be the guy walking the dog because if the kids would walk the dog, they would forget and not see the ledger. They don't clean up the shit. That's why Yasmi is going to do big because it's Japan's Bitcoin and it's a good project. Um, you said that where is the top? Ooh, Sandra Scholte, you should really watch all my videos because in each video I'm explaining. And this week I did explain a top indicator. Where do I see when the bull market tops? I don't see the news. I don't look at the news. I don't look at all your influencers. I don't look at what everybody is screaming. I look at the charts, and when those certain indicators, like the pi cycle top indicator, or the RSI, or the MACD, or the MVRV, are telling me the market is too hot, we are topping out, that is the moment on the monthly and the weekly I will start to take my profits. Simple as that. I don't look at the news at all. I don't give a fuck. When those indicators are showing the top is in, I will get out. And I will get in when the indicators tell me to get in. Hi Didi, it's a good idea to exchange the BTC to USDT on a hardware wallet. Why not? Why not? The fees are a little bit higher probably, but if you use Apex Pro, they will soon come with a very cool way to do that in a cheap way, a very safe way. But then you need to have Apex Pro. I don't know if you have Apex Pro already. Um, then I will, of course, bomb you again with a link. This is Apex Pro. Sign up there. They are coming with a new exchange option in their Apex Pro environment, which is called Omni. And with Omni, you will be able to trade also spot. So also Bitcoin for USDT or any other stable coin. And Apex Pro works in a really cool way where you connect your hardware wallet to an exchange. You will not be sending your Bitcoins there. You will be parking your Bitcoins in a different wallet address on your hardware wallet that is connected to Apex Pro. Really cool. 400 viewers, 420 viewers. Wow, oh, must be a very interesting life. Is everything still okay? The sound, the view? Because I'm sitting outside, so I don't wake up the whole family. They are inside. And here in Torrevieja, we have a smaller apartment. We don't live in that huge house anymore. That was in Javea. Here we have a smaller apartment with beautiful sea views in the center of town, so we can walk out onto the boulevard, have my coffee every morning, and all that stuff. Stop abusing animals, be vegan. Yeah, I don't know that if that has to do with the wallet, but sometimes I'm joking. It's my sarcastic humor that you don't understand. Do you agree with Tim Draper saying the dollar will collapse within 7 years? Yes, I do agree with Tim Draper. I think that the dollar will not like collapse as a currency, but will collapse as a world reserve currency. I don't believe the dollar will be a world reserve currency for longer than the next 5 to 7 years. But that's like every world reserve currency only survived like 80 to 120 years, and the dollar is now 111 years or something, 112 years. So I do believe that the dollar is going to collapse in that way and will be replaced by a new world reserve currency. Um, Will it be completely gone? Yeah, of course, because we will have a central bank's digital currency that will replace the dollar. And they will always do that with a smile. They will be like, yeah, it's not that the dollar collapsed. It didn't go wrong. We just replaced it with the central bank's digital currency that solved all the problems that we had before with the US dollar. Like, they are gonna fool you again and again and again, just like they fooled you with the face diapers, just like they fooled you with all the jabs and all the other stuff. They will fool you also when it comes to money. Good day from West WA, Australia, West. I don't know which one that is, but hey, mate. CBDC is coming exactly. BRICS, yeah, something like that. Hello, BTC family. When is the best time to trade ETH to BTC pair? Poof, a very good question. When is the best to trade? When the charts tell me to buy. Also, there I use my indicators to trade. If the indicators say, "Hey, this is a buying opportunity," I will be buying. If it's selling, I will be selling, or longing or shorting. Did you visit Roger Ver in the prison in Spain? Did I visit Roger Ver? Is Roger Ver in the prison in Spain? Serious? I don't know that. He's not in the prison in Spain, is he? Let me know. Android, is Roger Ver really in the prison in Spain? I don't believe he's in the prison in Spain. How do you think about the credit score system in a digital currency and digital passport? I don't like that. I don't like I don't like a credit system. I don't like a social credit system. I don't like any system. I like freedom. I don't want to be in a social credit system where you only have digital money, and if you do something wrong, they will freeze your money. Or if you vote for the wrong person, they will freeze your money. Or if you visit the wrong beach, they will freeze your money. I don't want to live in that kind of world. So I'm not supportive of any social credit score system, and not supportive of any centralized created digital currency, and also not supportive of a digital passport that is going to be digital passport maybe. Like, I wouldn't not mind to be able to travel with a digital passport. I travel everything with a physical passport and renew the passport. I would prefer a digital passport that I don't need to go to the embassy to renew and all that stuff. That's like cool, but it cannot be tied to my central currency, to a centralized currency. That's what it counts. That's why I'm in Bitcoin. Roger got arrested for tax fraud. Serious? In Spain? But he's not living in Spain, is he? I don't know. Can anyone visit the tornado cash founders in jail in Holland? Yeah, that people should support these guys. Since when is Roger in prison in Spain? Ah, wait, but Roger Ver is a U.S. person. Yeah, but okay, U.S. goes after everyone everywhere. I don't know in what kind of way he didn't pay tax in the U.S. If you're a United States person, you can't take any risk, like zero risk. Look at even John McAfee. If you're a United States person, don't take risk. I'm from the Netherlands, registered in Portugal. I can take some risk because it's not like I'm not paying tax because I don't need to pay tax. I'm living in a system where bitcoins are not being taxed, and we don't have bank accounts, so they can't tax me on any fiat currencies. Okay, I'm gonna look in which prison he is in Spain. Maybe I'm gonna visit him. Say, hey, Roger, how you doing? Just have a chat with him. Morning, you just joined live, and would you like current BTC? Yeah, 72K is kind of the target I'm waiting for as well. I'm still in the trade. One trade I already took profit. The other trade I'm still in, waiting for a higher target. Oscar free play. I don't know DCE bot to invest. We only have. I only have my own bot that trades for you. I don't have a DCA bot. If you have a DCA bot that really works, let me know. I'm always open to new ideas or possibilities. Thanks, Marcus Stober. Watch it from the beginning. Yes, you can. You don't need to send them to Apex because you only connect your wallet to Apex. Please, people, understand the difference. I'm going to explain it one more time, and then we are now already how many minutes in the video? I think a shitload of time, almost an hour. So the biggest difference between Apex and Bybit, for example, any other centralized exchange, is that you don't send your Bitcoins to the exchange. If you trade on Bybit, Binance, or any other centralized exchange, you need to send your Bitcoins or USDT to the exchange to be able to trade. Apex Pro is decentralized, is a DEX. So you connect your MetaMask or your hardware wallet with that exchange to trade on that exchange. That exchange never holds your currency, it's always in your own control. The moment that exchange will collapse, your money is still in your wallet, your control. When Bybit or any other centralized exchange will collapse, the money is gone. Look at the FTX. Decentralized exchanges like Apex Pro are the most safest way to trade. That's why I invested in Apex Pro already 2 years ago. I'm one of the core seed investors in Apex Pro because I understood what they were building. And they are now the biggest decentralized exchange where you just connect your wallet to be able to trade. Please understand the difference. Yeah, that's the question. Link building. If BlackRock is in it to impede for the long term, or if they're going to pump and dump Bitcoin as well. Maybe the positive part is we can track their wallets. We can see when BlackRock or any of those other spot ETF companies is selling their Bitcoin. So we can track if they hold long term or if they, only trade short term. But we don't know yet because it's like what is it, like 5 months old now. But after a year or 2 years, we can see how many bitcoins they hold for the long term and how many bitcoins they are selling, and then we can also understand if they stepped in for the long term or the short term. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. They could be dumping tomorrow everything. Um, how Didi, how safe do you think software wallets are since you're being more? Um, there is very safe software wallets and there is less safe software wallets. Um, you have you need to use the multi-sig software wallets or the software wallets that are like not completely integrated with all the Web3 environment. Like for example, Trust Wallet, that's the one that they hacked because it was integrated with OpenSea and all the NFTs. Now MetaMask, I have MetaMask use also to connect, to a lot of projects for staking and all that stuff. These wallets are, of course, not as safe as, for example, the green wallet that you have on your iPhone, but you don't connect to other projects. So you need to diversify between software wallets over there. Amazon series, I'm still waiting for the numbers to come in from the Netherlands launch. And the team had two meetings with Amazon International this week, and they will get back to me today or tomorrow. Somewhere I will hear what the outcome was, and where and when they will go live internationally, etc. So yes, and also they are seriously talking about season 2, 3, and more. So let's see. I can't promise anything over there. They just told me we will go international in England, English-speaking countries, and then Spanish-speaking countries, French-speaking countries, and I just need to wait. I just need to wait. I just signed the contract that that we did the series, and they are now in control when they bring it out everywhere in the world. I don't have any control on saying in that. Guys, that was everything for today. It was a 1 hour live. It's Sunday. I'm gonna have a beautiful brunch with my wife somewhere here on the boulevard. I want to thank you very much for watching this. Please leave a funny Bitcoin related or crypto related comment down below the video after I upload it. I will give away, how many thumbs ups do we have at the moment? Let me see. Do we have more than, I hope we do have more than, we have 225. So I will give away around, what did I promise? I will give away 5 t-shirts. So I will give away 5 t-shirts among the people that leave a comment. Then there comes a paid question. I appreciate you very much and will continue following. I'll keep you know when I buy Bitcoin. Thank you, Edgar Sanchez, very much for this beautiful gift of $4.99. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all. Wish you an amazing Sunday. Whatever you're gonna do, watch Formula One or whatever it is. Have fun today. Enjoy time with your family. Thanks for watching. And I will do a Dutch AMA somewhere in this week, like Monday or Tuesday. I will do a surprise Dutch AMA for all the Dutch people because I didn't do one on Saturday. Thank you and see you the next time again. Bye bye.